I found these adorable aprons at Dollar General. They were $1 each. One had a snowman, one had the farmer's truck in the plaid, and one had the gnome. So I'm going to use the one that has the gnome, and I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to cut out the gnome with the second layer of the apron behind him. And I'm using some pins to hold them together as I'm cutting. Again, this apron was only $1, and they did have others to choose from. So now that I'm going to flip them face to face, pin them out, and I'm going to use a hot glue gun almost as stitching. So I'm going to go down one side. I'm going to leave the bottom open. And at this point, I decided to cut off the pom-pom at the top, and I'll put my own. So then I folded it inside out. And then took some batting and filled him. And then I just started to close up the portion that was still open. I took this stick. You can sometimes get them at the dollar store. And I put hot glue and stuck it inside. So now I have a gnome on a stick. I took a pom-pom that I had and glued it to the top of his hat. And here you go. You have this gnome on a stick. I found these plates. Honestly, I cannot remember where, but as I read the back, it did not say Hobby Lobby. I have a feeling I picked these up at the dollar store. And I glued sticks on the back of each plate. One was bigger than the other, and one was more in green, and one was more in red. I had this bucket. I don't remember where I picked it up. I'm going to say probably Hobby Lobby. And I took some foam blocks and glued them on the bottom. Then I took my gnome on a stick and stuck him in the styrofoam along with my plates, kind of staggering behind him. I filled the bottom of the bucket with some vase rocks that I had, and then I found this paper raffia at the dollar store as well and filled it in the top. I took these clear paper bags that I had and slipped them over the top of the plates because I really wanted to give the appearance of candy. And I tied that at the bottom in a bow. And I did this on both plates. Every season I like to make a candy dish for my grandkids that's fun, and I just sit it out for them to pick at. And this is my Christmas one for this year. I put pom-poms at the bottom where I tied off the plastic. And then I just had this ornament that says peace, and I glued it to the front of the bucket. And now you have this cute little candy dish that I filled with candy canes and different chocolates. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitupfancy.com. For any paint products, tissue paper transfer, or mesh stencils, chalkitupfancy.com. Thank you.